What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Zoronden here, back with more Starcraft 2. Let's go ahead and check out today's combatants. First things first, in the bottom right corner, coming in the blue Zerg, is going to be Liquid's Snute. And in the top right corner, coming in the red Zerg, is going to be Quantic's Hyun. I believe that's how it's said. Hyun? I know I've heard his name like hundreds of times and just can't think of how to properly say it now. I think it's Hyun. Yeah, Quantic's Hyun. Anyways, this is the final game I will be casting from the Red Bull Battlegrounds pack I downloaded. I realized today that I am no longer playing these replays on the live version of the current version of StarCraft. So now's the perfect time to call it the final one. So this will officially be the last cast of that series of Red Bull Battlegrounds replays that I've been doing. I do, however, have a pack of some Swedish pro players. I think they're Swedish. One of my buddies over there sent me the pack, so I'll start casting those. I will cast at least one of his just to get him on the screen a little bit. But that should be some good games over there. I heard some of those games were really good. Those guys are kind of minor pros. They're not as well known, but they're still pro players. So should definitely be some exciting games as well. And those will be coming maybe this week, probably next week. But I will keep you up to date on that, and you'll see one if it comes out. Anyways, today we're going to get some good ZVZ action. I have not done a lot of Zerg lately, at least it feels that way. I definitely haven't done a ZVZ in a while, so should be exciting. One of my favorite mirror matchups, if not my favorite. I think it is my favorite. And look at that, good mirroring right away. We have those hatcheries going down at almost the identical times. Both players going a long way with their first Overlord. Gonna definitely find out that there is nothing over there. In fact, these two Overlords may run into each other. Nope, that one's gonna turn and go that way. They may have run into each other before they actually scouted out this base over here. That is a long ways for any slow Overlord. Overlord. As you can see, both spawning pools going up now. A bit difference in placement, but as well as place time, as Liquid Snute is slightly ahead right now, and looking to take the lead in that department. And these Overlords would have definitely intersected by now if this guy had gone straight. And not really going to matter. Hyun will see when Snute's Overlord comes in here. So, I mean, they're going to be simultaneously know where each other is. Yeah, there's just no way that Overlord came from anywhere else at this point in the game. So both players are definitely going to know where each other is. Obviously, Snute's 100% sure, but I mean, Hyun's 100% sure too. These guys are pro, and I mean, come on. Anyways, you can see both of them already turning to go the other direction, and that Overlord's going to come in. Liquid Snute is going to know where that enemy is now, and Hyun will know shortly as well. Actually, Snute pulling that Overlord right out of there, and it's possible Hyun did not see it. Very unlikely, but definitely possible. That could be an important detail that we may or may not see come into play. And if I have to guess, I don't think he did. Snute kind of moving this Overlord around, not sure what he's going to do with it. It'll unfortunately probably run into this guy, which I don't know if that's unfortunate. It actually may be more beneficial for Snute if Hyun sees that Overload pass by. He might be like, oh, is he in the bottom left corner? I don't know. In the meantime, these Zergling are going to be running amok. Looks like they're going to probably scout out, though, so that is going to end any dilemma of where or where not bases are. Zergling obviously much faster than the Overlords, and they get the job done. Ironically, if that Overlord had been just slightly differently placed, Hyun might have seen that Overlord coming and maybe been like, hey, his base is over here, and actually took both Zergling over there. As you can see, that other Zergling now progressing this way, knowing that, hey, the base is over here. Obviously not going to do any attack with two Zerglings, but could have possibly got in and gotten some serious scouting done with the two Zerglings. We do see the two blue guys coming down here, Snute's guys. They're going to run right by that Zergling, not going to take him out. That is a potential thing they could have definitely done, but not going to go for that. Not going to opt for that option today. And no real reason to. It's a single Zergling. Not going to do too much damage there. Sorry, I'm closing Steam. It was throwing things at me, and I didn't like it. All right. So these Zergling going to move in here. The Queen's going to try and do some damage. Obviously, almost getting those cornered. Because the drones were actually on mining duty, so they went right through the Zerglings, and the Zerglings were able to continue on. Speeding's out for Hyun. Snute just about to get those done. In fact, here it comes, and now his guys are going to be super fast as well. Snute's with the tiny little wings, and Hyun's, of course, with the Raptorling skin going on there. Very nice. I always like to see those skins with pro players. You tend to not see them as much because they like to switch accounts and stuff sometimes, and so you don't always see that. The Speedling, though, got the advanced movement on those two Snootslings. I don't know why I keep calling them Bluelings. And getting all the scouting he needs in. Gonna see every last bit. Knows what's on the way or what isn't on the way, as there isn't a ton of stuff really being researched right now. Do, of course, have a Baneling nest on the ground. And a couple Banelings out as well. But both players playing fairly cautiously right now. Although Snute now grabbing a third, and Hyun has not done that yet. I don't know if he's behind or if he's got something going up his sleeve. He does have a lot of Zergling on the way, actually. I think he's going for an early attack. 16 Zergling on the way. That is a lot. His gas is starting to pile up just a little bit. We'll look to see if we get any Banelings coming out of him, and we may be seeing a early pressure by Snute, or Hyun rather, going for this attack. Here come the Zlings. Zlings charging down the ramp, going to engage in these Snute-lings here, and Snute knows something's up. He now sees it. He's like, holy crap, that is a lot of lings on the way. But he saw it there just for a second. Snute was producing 28 Zergling of his own. So while Hyun thinks he's got an advantage here, there's suddenly way more Snute Zerglings on the map. And that advantage that Hyun thought he had isn't going to happen. A couple Banelings there if the opportunity strikes. Ooh, a decent Baneling strike there. Number 1. Number 2, not as good, but doing some damage. Snute's own Baneling starting to roll in. Ooh, a great Baneling bust there by Hyun. Massively damaging Snute's circling line. Baneling on Baneling action there as landmines blow up landmines. And Snute's forces devastated in that attack. He's definitely down on that Zergling count at this point. We do have roaches on the field for Hyun. Gonna be an issue for Snute if he does not adapt to that very quickly. And there's a lot of roaches pumping out. 8 more on the way. Hyun already has 8 on the field, in fact. 7, okay. A lot of roaches, though, going to be coming out very quickly. And these Zerglings are going to have a hard time against these roaches. Baneling's going to reinforce these roaches as well. Those Snute using the superior speed of his lings to get in and up at this third. There is a Baneling in there. It does kill off 1. A couple Zergling going to try and hold off those roaches. These Zergling are not going to be able to kill this hatchery, and they know it. They retreat out of there, trying to get as many out as they can, but a very nice move there by Hyun, leaving a couple roaches on the ramp. They were able to snipe off a few more of those Zerglings. And this is getting rather tense here. Snute really wants this third expansion, though. Look at him setting up a ton of Zerglings yet again. But I think Hyun has just said, the heck with it. I'm done with you. I'm going to go Baneling on Baneling. I'm going to throw the wall at you. Look at all these roaches. Going to move in. The third has gone down. They're working on a few roaches and some larva eggs right there. Queen goes down, and Hyun is making those drones run for the ramp. A Baneling went off there. I think that was on the drones. Quite a few taking a lot of damage. In fact, yes, indeed. There's so many drones there. Very low health. There's a couple Snute roaches here. They're not going to be able to do too much against this overwhelming force. The drones are off the line. This could be the final stand. Some flanking roaches by Snute. And those roaches from Hyun are diminishing. Wait, they ball up, and holy crap. Look at all those roaches. Just a massive roach overpiling here. And overwhelming Snute. At this point, Snute is just... I don't see how he can pull this off. If he does... And there it is. He knows it as well. That was an amazing amount of roaches just marched down the field by Hyun. And that tech swap by Hyun into the roaches. An amazing play. And congrats to Quantix Hyun for pulling that off. And criticize me if I said his name wrong. I'm pretty sure I said it right. I know I've heard it 1,000 times, but whatever. Great ZVZ match. This is why I love ZVZ, and I think it's the best mirror matchup. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for the Red Bull Battlegrounds replays that I've been doing. Again, I have some more coming up from some, I believe, Swedish players, a Swedish tournament. I will get the down low on that before I cast the first game from it, and we will go from there. Anyways, guys, do thumbs up and subscribe so I can bring you more StarCraft 2, more pro players, more of this awesome gameplay. That's going to do it for me, Zoronden. I will catch you all next time.